Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in, Casper here, and welcome to Scream Fortress 2016. Whilst the scariest thing about this update is definitely the fact that Valve have for some reason decided to remove two highly regarded 6 vs 6 maps from the matchmaking map pool and instead added 2 maps which are definitely not good for 6 vs 6, there's still a lot to get excited about. As you may already know, as Valve mentioned it in a blog post last week, all the old Halloween maps are back and they're available in a new playlist option in the casual game mode menu. However, this time there's 3 brand new maps: Brimstone, Pit of Death, and Maple Ridge Event. All of these maps are different game modes and, unlike the previous years, these are entirely new maps, at least officially, and they're not reskins of any maps which are already in the game. We've got Brimstone, which is a Halloween themed payload map, Maple Ridge, which is a Halloween themed Koth map, and my personal favourite, Pit of Death, which is the first time that we've seen a player destruction game mode map since the Invasion update. I realise some of you might not even know what this game mode is, so please do let me know if you'd value a video explaining what the hell is going on here. We also see the return of Merasmissions, i.e. Halloween-based contracts. Just like you'd expect, these are event-themed contracts which also include missions based around the new maps. This also means a return of the Gargoyle, which is effectively your mission log, and you can also use it for transmogrifying, which is essentially a trade-up contract. Every time that you complete a Miraz mission, it will drop a classic Halloween cosmetic, which will be holiday restricted. You can only wear it at Halloween and a full moon. But you might also get a drop of a creepy crawly case, and that contains 22 community-created cosmetics. This case also contains a brand new concept to the game, an unusualifier. Yes, that is right. You can create your own unusuals. But before you get too excited, it's not that perfect, as this can only be used on taunts, and from the sounds of the item's description, it can only be used on a specific taunt and grant a specific effect. But still, it's basically the equivalent of getting a random unusual taunt drop, assuming of course you already have the taunt that it's for. On the topic of unusuals, you actually do have an increased chance to unbox an unusual over this Halloween event, from any case or Manco crate, regardless of whether it is a Halloween box. However, the effect that you get from it will be one of the 8 new unusual effects, 4 for hats and 4 for taunts. And talking of taunts, there's also 2 new Halloween themed taunts, the Victory Lap and the Second Rate Sorcery. And I've got to say guys, I'm not big on taunts, but I do like these. There's now literally a taunt where you hop into one of the bumper cars from a couple of Halloweens ago. As stupid as it is, I do really like it. And please, bring back the Mario Kart mods. But I do have to say, out of the 2, I really like the Second Rate Sorcery. Each class has got a unique animation where they do something with a magic staff. You're essentially getting 9 taunts in one, because every class has got a brand new individual animation for the taunt. Hats off to the creator of this item. He's a member of the community, and if you do want to support the person who's made this, you can buy this taunt on the Manco store. Aside from the festivities, you can also expect to see more of the minor but frequent improvements to casual mode. You can now save your map selections in casual mode, so you can easily go back to the list of maps you typically play after the event is over, for example. They've also made some repairs to the XP system, which many people seemed unhappy with last time. Personally, it doesn't bother me, because for some reason, they have still added literally no reason for leveling up. There's nothing to gain, but some people want to see their level go up, which is understandable. So now the good news for you guys is that you will get more XP per in-game point at the end of the round, but also you will get rewarded more based on your performance. The expression used in the update notes is XP earned for match completion and objective completion now scales based on your score relative to the total amount of points scored by everyone in the match. So basically, if you score 100 points and the total score of everyone on both teams all added together is 1000, you've contributed 10%. Now, if you got 100 score, which is the same score in a different game, but the total score of everyone on both teams added together comes to 5,000, so last time it was only 1,000, this time it's 5,000, you've now only contributed 2%. In these 2 examples, even though that you've scored the same amount, you will get a better bonus in the first one because you have done more overall to affect the score. So even though you've done the same amount of effort potentially, or you've got the same amount of points at the end of it, you've done a greater contribution to the entire game in the first example. So this essentially is rewarding you for being a bigger impact player. Good idea. That's exactly what people wanted to hear. I'm actually looking forward to playing this Halloween event. I quite like the Koth map. I like the player destruction map. I'm not so sure about the payload map yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing it some more. I love doing contracts. They're very simple little goal, but having a simple little goal when you've already got 4,000 hours in the game is enough for me to enjoy it. So keep your eyes peeled for a live commentary or two on this channel over the next few days. And of course, thank you everybody for watching. Do you feel like a scary ghost?
No.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Casper here, and welcome to Scream Fortress 2017. Oh, hang on, that's not the year. That's not what year it is. Okay, don't worry, we're doing it. Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Don't laugh. You can't be a ghost if you're laughing. Ghosts don't pick the birds.
Pick two.
Come on, you're looking all shabby now. Everyone can see your legs.